Right, so I wasn't going to film this because to sound bricking it is a bit of an understatement, but today is the day of my endoscopy. I'm off to Kingsmill Hospital this morning in Sutton in Ashfield. I'm just waiting for my eldest daughter, Paige, to come and collect me. She said she insisted that she's going to take me to the hospital to have this endoscopy. I've had one before, and I wanted to do this because I wanted to share it with my friends and also people that's having this procedure done. It may help them. I've had it done before, and from what I remember, it was about 3 years ago. It wasn't a very pleasurable experience, and the only thing that made it better was the nurse, because she was really comforting, held my hand, spoke to me softly, and I went back and saw her actually after and said how relaxed that she made me. So 2 thumbs up to nurses out there, because I don't think they get enough recognition. And that's all I remember from the procedure, it not being very nice and making me feel more comfortable. So I'm going for this procedure because I've had a few issues. I've lost some weight, as lots of you have said on the videos, and you've noticed that I've been losing lots of weight. Also find it very difficult, if you've noticed in some of the videos, I've been having water because I find it very difficult to swallow my food. So I went to the doctors, told him all the different, there's other issues as well that I won't go into, and I went to see the doctor, and he said, oh, it sounds like, he said, we'll send you for an endoscopy. It sounds like it could be a tumour basically, and that word came up. And he's not saying that I have one, but he said that's what it sounds like. And as soon as that word came up, I don't even know what happened after that. So because I just blanked. So he said, just out of precaution, then we'll send you for an endoscopy. So that's where I'm going this morning, and I won't be able to film when I'm actually in there, obviously, because I'm pretty sure that that's not allowed, and I don't think I'll be in any fit state to record anyway. So and you don't want to be seeing, I did actually think, I wonder whether they'll let me have the footage from the camera, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to see down there. There's probably just remnants of fish and chips and some bent sausages. And I know you're going to say maybe you should eat more healthy, but off camera lots of people say, oh, do you not eat healthy? I don't eat unhealthy. Sarah cooks vegetables, broccoli, very healthy, because she works at a hospital. So that's where I'm off this morning. I'm going to keep you updated along the way, and hopefully see how I feel after, and hopefully give you the answer if I can get an answer today. If you are having an endoscopy, I'll try and let you know all what the procedures are and what goes off. I'm babbling now because I am a little bit very nervous. So, but I thought I've had thousands and thousands of emails and messages saying I hope you're well. So I figured I'll take you with me and let you know what's going on. So fingers crossed. If you're new to the channel, by the way, hit the subscribe button, and do all that, whatever. I can't even think this morning. Anyway, I don't want to say let's go, but let's go. Right, okay, so we've parked in Morrison's next door. It's not me that's done that, Paige has done that, because it's free basically, rather than paying hospital costs cheapskate. Anyway, it's I don't know why I'm laughing. At least it's making me laugh anyway. Gonna head in there now. I'll meet you in Costa after. Funnily enough, there's some electric charging points just behind there as well. You're not parked in them points, so
my car's not that expensive.
I'm babbling now because I'm nervous. So let's get in there and get this done and find out what the issue is. So I'll see you in Costa after.
Good luck.
Thank you. Right, okay, just waiting to go in now. I've got to find the endoscopy department. Can't even pronounce it. I think you've got to sanitise first. Okay, so they brought me to a mobile unit around the back of the hospital because of COVID. They're trying to push a lot more appointments through. So the gentleman who brought me, very, very nice, put me at ease. He says, "Oh, I've had it done down my throat lots of times. Hand up the other end." He says, "And down my penis." I was like, "Oh, blimey." He says, "That was the worst." So he's made me feel a little bit better. But I have to say, I'm really nervous and shaking a little bit. So. But everybody's really, really nice, and the lady from the mobile unit is actually from York. She's from Yorkshire, so there we go. Anyway, let's get this. My voice is shaking, but fingers crossed. I'll just be glad to get it done and then get into Costa and to the drink since midnight, because you can't actually eat or drink from the midnight before. So anyway, I'm just in the waiting room. Thinking about that porter when he said he had it put down his penis, it made me shudder. If you're a bloke, you'll know what I mean. Oh, even the thought of it. Oh, I think I'll take it down the throat instead. It's 9:40 now. Appointment was at 9:20. It's the actual waiting now. I just want to get it over with and get it done. Stick with me and I'll let you know what the procedure was like, etc. Just want to get into Costa, get it done and get into Costa. And so the drink, I'm parched. Okay, so let's do the test for you. Good man, keep breathing through your mouth. Keep breathing through your mouth. Keep breathing through your mouth. It's going to be a little bit ticklish now, a little bit ticklish.
Okay. Steady breathing, you're fine, you're very safe.
Okay, and a little swallow for me. A little swallow. Go for it, a swallow. Yeah. Oh yeah. One more time. Yeah. Okay, we done it. That was the most difficult part, which you did wonderfully, sir.
You've done the hardest bit, okay. Slow your breathing down, slow and steady.
Slow your breathing. Okay, we are done here. You've done very, very well. Right, okay, so that's all done. Blimey. So basically I went in, they took my blood pressure, they took my weight, they weighed me, and yes, I've lost just over 2 stone. And then they wheeled me in and laid on my side, and they put some numbing spray into my throat, which did help a bit. And then they put a plastic pipe in there and then shoved the camera down my throat. It was a bit uncomfortable, and I have to say it made my eyes water a little bit. However, they've not found anything untoward down there. They said that aftercare, no follow-up required, cancer not excluded. I've arranged for further investigations, and now I'm actually going to Clinic 3 to have my bloods taken and have a cannula put in, hopefully, and they're going to perform a CT scan today because he said he's concerned about the weight loss and some symptoms that I've had. They've given me some photographs of basically my lower esophagus, the first stage of duodenum and second stage of duodenum, so they've gone right down there. As I say, it was a bit uncomfortable, but now I'm going to go and have the CT scan and find out. Hopefully that should show a little bit more, but so far so good. Yeah, there we go. Right, off to get my bloods taken and hopefully get this cannula in and head off for a CT scan. So all's good so far, fingers crossed. Who says Friday the 13th is unlucky? Oh man, right, I'm going to sit down a minute because they said, we've got a trainee who can take your bloods. Do you mind? I thought, do you know what? No, I'll let her have a go because everyone's got to learn. So she was pretty good. Now I'm going to head off to CT to see whether they can fit my cannula or whether they're the ones that fit my cannula. If not, then I've got to go back to endoscopy where they'll put it in, because apparently you can't walk around with a cannula in. So blood's taken, CT scan next. Oh, man, God, it's tiring me out. Anyway, onwards. Right, so it's back to endoscopy because I'm told it's them that have to put my cannula in. So I'm going to go back to endoscopy, get them to put my camera in, and then back up to the CT scanner. So, whew, blimey, getting some miles in anyway. Right, so I'm just waiting. They've put the cannula in so that they can put a dye in me when I go in for the CT scan. So that's, and I've got to wait here now because you can't walk around with a cannula in apparently. So waiting here to go to the CT unit, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, right, so I've had the CT scan done. It took about an hour. I couldn't film in there or record, so otherwise you get thrown out. So didn't want to do that. It was a bit weird. They put some like dye into the cannula, and I felt like I wanted a wee, and I felt like a metallic taste in my mouth. Then it was a bit noisy and stuff, and then it actually talks to you, and it says, breathe in, breathe. So yeah, now all I've got to do is just wait for the results. They've scanned right down from my head, right down to my hips. So we're just waiting now for the results. I said, can I get on a plane and go away and film? And she said, you can do, but you might have to just keep your phone on for the results. So just fingers crossed, wait for the results. Nothing found on the endoscopy. So that was good news. Now I'm just waiting for the results on the CT scan. So all's good. And I have to say they got me in like straight away for the CT scan today. And the NHS, absolutely fantastic. I can only put one thumb up because my other hand's on there, but 2 thumbs up for the NHS. Unbelievable, absolutely first class. And the nurses and the everybody here has just been fantastic and made you feel so at ease. So there we go. If you're having an endoscopy, don't worry about it. It's just a bit uncomfortable, and it's just the going in bit that makes you want to gag a bit. But when it's in, you can't really feel anything. It does give you a few tears in your eyes though. But I'm glad I had the spray, because if you didn't have the spray and you had the injection, you wouldn't be able to drive after. So yeah, going to go and find Paige now, my daughter, eldest daughter, go and have a Costa coffee in a McDonald's because I'm starving. And it's like 3 o'clock, it's been ages. It was 9 o'clock last night when I ate or had a drink. So anyway, that's all from me. Hope that helped people out that's going to have an endoscopy or a CT scan. Don't worry about it, and I'll keep you updated on the results, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Give us a thumbs up down below, and gotta go and get a Costa. Goodbye.